what is up, Crockxen clan members? Another Soresan upon this video. I'm SoresanCrockxen, and today I'm going to be doing my top 10 favorite Super Smash Bros. Characters for 3DS. As always, this is my personal top 10, so you're free to leave yours in the comment section down below. These are not going to be tiered in any ways. I don't really know the tier system for Smash, even though I do tend to play competitively, but with friends. I don't really know the tiering system. So most of these characters I'm going to be picking essentially of how I feel with them in the game, how smoothly I'm able to play with them, how easy I've gotten. I mean, there's going to be some exceptions in here and there, but for the most part, it's just going to be that. Also, as a disclaimer, I do not own any of the images that you're going to be seeing throughout this video. So Nintendo, please don't sue me. I'm not trying to steal any money from you guys. So, yeah, there we go. I said it. Disclaimer right there. But anyways, guys, I hope you guys enjoy it. So let's get started. So coming in at number 10, we have Bowser. My boy Bowser. Now I know what you guys are probably thinking. Really, Bowser? But he's so high tier. He's like one of the best characters in the. Listen, guys. I understand he's really good. He made it on the list, right? I mean, so that's the thing. I do like Bowser. I really do. He plays actually pretty decent. I do have some trouble sometimes because there's a couple things. Like there's some combos I'm still having trouble getting. But, you know, slowly but surely, I hope. I'm not going to main him, but, you know, I don't mind trying him out every once in a while. He is pretty strong. He's pretty fast. And he just doesn't die. So, yeah. Thank you, Bowser. Number 9 is going to be Link. Now, I've actually always been a fan of the Legend of Zelda series. And Link, I've always at least tried to use in previous Smash titles. In fact, I used to use him a lot back in the original game. Not so much melee, and sometimes during Brawl. I think I used him either the second or third most times in Brawl. But he got a buff this game, so like there's a lot of things that they improved on. He's a little bit faster than before. He's a little bit stronger. He hits harder, and he's just a fun character to use. So. I also like the new formats designs that they gave him for his alternate costumes. Freaking White Link, man, just wrecks souls. And one above Link at number 8, we have Zero Suit Samus. Now she's actually a character I was actually kind of. I mean, when she was first announced, I was confused. But you know what? She's pretty cool. I do like her so far. In fact, when the invitation was going on, I was kind of cheering for Zero Suit and Kirby as well. But like that last match made me really want to try Zero Suit Samus, and so far she's been pretty good. I really like her air game. Some of those combos are kind of actually pretty easy to pull off sometimes. I'm still trying to get used to like her ground game. So that might take me a little while, but I hope to eventually, you know, get to that spot where I can start, going from combos in the ground to the air combo. But yeah, now at number 7, I actually have Yoshi on here. Yoshi was one of those characters that I never really bothered with. I thought it was always like a fun little adorable character. I like Yoshi personally, just as a character itself, from the Mario world. Yoshi is actually one of my favorite Mario characters, but I never actually took the time to use him in any of the Smash titles beforehand. Plus, because most of the time it was like a little quirky to use, but in this game, like they actually there's some really neat combos you could try to pull off with him. Actually, like his I think his down air is actually pretty good. I've tried it a couple times, and actually I actually won a match against a Greninja that way in 1v1 in For Glory, and it was ridiculous. I actually was really surprised at how good Yoshi is in this game. Now at number 6, I have the Koopa Kids, Bowser Jr. and the Koopa Kids. You're like, what? You put the kid before the? Yeah, Bowser Jr. to me actually is a lot easier to use than the King Koopa himself. So far I'm using like it's Lemmy. I think he's kind of like my main Koopa Kid that I use. I really don't really care too much about Bowser Jr. himself. I actually don't see too many Bowser Jr.'s out there, anyways. Most of the time you see the rest of the Koopa Kids. At least I've seen the rest of the Koopa Kids when I'm playing online. Um, I know that Morton is really like what is it? Very what? Dang it, I totally like spaced out right there. He's very popular. um, I don't see too many Wendy's. I heard that not, a lot of people don't like Wendy. But they all look pretty decent. They actually play pretty cool. Some of the combos you can pull off with him are pretty decent. You just gotta time it right. But you just you can get it done. You can get it done. Now, kicking off the top five part of this video, we're gonna have Ike. And I know what a lot of you guys are thinking. What? Ike sucks. What are you doing? Well, actually, for me personally, I really like Ike, and Ike is actually the reason I even got into Fire Emblem. Like before Ike appeared in Brawl, I honestly had never. I mean, I know that Marth and Roy were in the previous versions, back in Melee and in the original. I think Marth was in the original, if I remember correctly. But I didn't really care too much about Fire Emblem. I never touched those characters. And I actually didn't like Marth at all, so I never bothered to even play as him. But when Ike showed up in Brawl, I was fascinated. I freaking loved that character. He was one of my mains. Um, and actually, it's because of him that I even bought Fire Emblem Awakening. And now I'm a big Fire Emblem fan. They have sold me on that. And in this game, yeah, I mean he's slow, but I mean if you can play him correctly, you can get some sick stuff. Plus, I've beaten a lot of the mini game stuff with him, and I've gotten a lot of the challenges done with Ike. So just saying. Number four, I have the OG Pac-Man. I freaking love Pac-Man. Now he is actually a character that I'm trying to get to like a main. I mean, it's not gonna be like a main status, but like maybe like a second or third close up there. And like his combo game is actually pretty good. I've won a couple matches online. I've lost a couple as well. You're not gonna win every match. But Pac-Man, like there is one combo that I've been trying to, well, not really a combo, but more like a dual attack that I'm trying to get the hang of. I've seen it a lot where it's like when you throw the fire hydrant on top of your opponent, and then you like do like a back air, and then you're able to like knock the fire hydrant as soon as you like while you're falling down, and you can do like a double hit there. I'm trying to get that, and it's a little tricky. But I'm really having a lot of fun playing as Pac-Man. I'm still getting used to the hang of him, but he's just a fun character to play as. So Pac-Man for the win. Now hitting at number three, I have my boy Pikachu. Now I know it's not, if you guys watch my channel, you know I freaking love Pokemon. So I knew you guys should have been expecting a Pokemon to show up in here. I bet a lot of you guys didn't expect Pikachu though. I really don't play as any of the other Pokemons. I mean I sometimes try Lucario. And actually he's gonna show up later in the honorable mentions. Well, I should have probably not told you guys about those. Anyways, but Pikachu's sick. Like Pikachu, I have got like, yeah. The only I do see a problem with him sometimes. It's actually really hard to get some kill moves off. Most of his smash attacks are really hard to hit sometimes. But overall, like his combo game, like you can take them from the ground up and just start smacking them like crazy. I have done that so many times, and I freaking love Pikachu. And actually, Pikachu was my main during the demo. Like he was the only one I was playing as. I didn't care about any of the other guys. It was just Pikachu, and I actually freaking love him. He is amazing. They did nerf his Thunder, but that was never really an issue with me. So I don't really care too much. I just like his other combos. It's freaking sick. Now we hit number two, and number two is gonna be Kirby. Now Kirby has actually been my main since the original Super Smash Bros. For the Nintendo 64. I've always loved Kirby. Kirby's actually one of my favorite video game characters of all time. And I know his games are meant to be the easy platformer, but I don't care. I freaking love Kirby. He's adorable and awesome, and so I've always mained as Kirby. Like every single Smash game, I've always mained as Kirby, and in this game, I still kind of do. Him and my number one are kind of like the ones that I'm like switching between in terms of main. But he is freaking sick now. I do have one issue with Kirby though, is that I don't know why he doesn't have super armor when he uses down special. It makes no sense. That definitely should have super armor, but apparently he doesn't. So, but other than that, I mean he's pretty good. You can really combo in some moves quite easily. Actually, I've been able to combo moves like crazy. Where I would do like dash attack combo to like the regular like the jab combo, and then finish it off with the not up smash, the up B. It's freaking crazy, man. It actually does quite a bit of damage. So there we go, Kirby. Now before we get to the number one spot, I have right here on the screen in front of you guys basically some honorable mentions. These are characters that just barely missed out on joining the top 10 squad. I do not have. I like all these characters, by the way. It's just that they just barely missed it. They missed the mark of joining the top 10. My top 10 favorites. And my number one favorite character in Super Smash Bros. For 3DS is Robin. And I'm like, I can tell you guys are like, what? Robin? What the heck? Freaking Robin. Robin was actually, like I said, I got to Fire Emblem Awakening because of Ike. And Fire Emblem Awakening is one of my favorite 3DS games of all time, right? It's just one of my favorite 3DS games. I've beaten it. I think I know for certain twice. I don't know if I actually finished the third time. Actually, no. I'm pretty sure I did. I think I've beaten it 3 times. I can't even remember right now. But Robin, when they announced Robin, you should have seen. Like I was in the car. We were on the way to actually my sister was gonna buy me Super Smash that day. And like he was announced, and I flipped my shit. Like I was going insane. Like I was I looked at, I was on my phone, right? I was reading on the phone, and I was just going insane and going crazy. I'm like, oh my gosh, it's freaking Robin. And he's like I said, him and Kirby are right now like I'm switching between them to be my main, and I love Robin's combos. He is a little there's a little trick to him. So or her, depending on. I use the guy with black hair. He's a little tricky to use. But if you can get it right, you can do some amazing things with him slash her. And he's just an awesome character. His combos are great. His smash attacks, they're actually pretty. I've actually been able to dual smash attacks where I would be like I think it's like up smash and then jump and then side smash. Oh my gosh, it's freaking crazy. And she's just awesome. And his recovery, I've actually done this before where I would be off the stage and then my opponent would be ready to smash attack, and I would just up air right above them, or up B right above them, and then the second hit would actually send them flying off the stage. So he is a little tricky and he needs to get something used to, but so far I freaking love him, and he's just amazing. And that's it. That's my top 10 favorite Super Smash Bros. Characters for 3DS. Super Smash Bros. 3DS, my favorite. That's my list. So feel free to leave yours in the comment section down below, as I said in the beginning of this video. But anyways, guys, that's going to be it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to check out X and Y episode review I did earlier this morning. Like this should be coming out a little later, so go check it out. I would really appreciate it. But anyways, this has been SoresanCrockxen with another top 10. Also, if you want, you can feel free to, in the comment section, let me know what future top 10s you want me to do. I will gladly look at them, and then I'll decide which ones I would pick. So, yep, that's it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys in future videos.